Hello, gremlins! Welcome back to another aesthetic character drawing. Today I'll be drawing Chaotic Academia. Chaotic Academia is probably the most relaxed of the academia aesthetics. The idea is that it's a more accessible aesthetic for people with unusual study habits, a love of learning that doesn't look obvious from an outside perspective. It's a mix of learning and chaos, writing notes or stories on random napkins or post-it notes. It's studying on the floor, staying up all night reading fanfiction, books stacked in haphazard piles, coffee going cold on a shelf. It's reading banned books and arguing with the author in the margins with whatever random marker was available. Chaotic Academia was first created on Tumblr as an offshoot of Dark Academia that appreciated the more realistic and less pretty parts of academic life. It was made to escape the elitism of other academic aesthetics. While this may not have been intentional in its creation, Chaotic Academia also recognizes more neurodivergent ways of studying, and allows people who can't study aesthetically to still take part in the academic aesthetics. There are no set visuals for Chaotic Academia. It is inclusive of however a person studies and learns, no matter what it looks like. However, some common Chaotic Academia images include messy books, notes in margins, and unconventional learning setups. Most Chaotic Academia activities revolve around school and learning, but not in the normal, organized way. For instance, having late-night study parties or finishing homework last minute, leaving notations in library books, skipping class, discussing conspiracies about authors. Chaotic Academia is reciting useless random facts and spending hours researching obsessions. It's using modern slang while discussing Shakespeare. It's sitting at desks weirdly or sitting on the desk. It's unorganized notes, listening to loud music while doing homework. It's exploring school grounds after hours. It's having no sleep schedule, having color-coded notes but the code changes every page, being disorganized. It's being smart but without common sense. Basically, it's learning and a love of learning, but a dislike of the rules that surround how learning is supposed to go. As Chaotic Academia is about not following rules, there aren't set ways to dress. It's about the process of learning, not how you look while you learn. However, some ideas to get you started if you want to have a certain look are regular academic clothing items but used a little bit incorrectly. For example, wearing a button-down or a school uniform shirt open over a graphic tee. It can be an untied tie and ripped stockings. It can be untied laces on boots, or Crocs because they are easy to put on quickly. It can be mismatched socks. Chaotic Academia clothing can also just be what's comfortable. It can be jeans and an oversized sweater or a hoodie you wear every day. Makeup can be messy or not used at all, and hair can be anything unkempt. For example, a quick messy bun or ponytail, or braids that have frayed from being worn for days. For the character I'm drawing now, I used a few different suggestions for Chaotic Academia clothing. She has a button-down over some kind of graphic long-sleeve, ripped jeans, and mismatched socks. Her eyeliner is messy, and her hair is thrown in a very quick, unraveling bun. This drawing took me way longer than any other aesthetic drawing so far, because of the amount of messy detail I put into the background. Part of the background drawing did not get recorded. I had a chaotic moment of my own, stopped recording to have a conversation, and forgot to start again. This aesthetic is one of the easier aesthetics to become part of, because there are no rules about how you have to present yourself. If you have an obsessive love of learning, or just want to make school and studying feel more fun, congratulations! You are welcome to call yourself a chaotic academic. If you tried other academic aesthetics but couldn't make your study habits fit into the aesthetic vibe, try Chaotic Academia. If you just like being more of a rebel, Chaotic Academia is for you. If you don't like the elitism present in Dark Academia, Chaotic Academia recognizes and goes against that elitism. Although this isn't my favorite academic aesthetic visually, it's probably the one I'd fit most into. I hope you enjoyed this video and learning about the rebellious younger sibling of the academic aesthetics. Good luck in your learning. See you all soon. Bye!